One time. Standard. One time.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ashley Empowers. I'm Ashley, and thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of Married and Debt Free. So for those of you who are new to this series, my husband and I have been on our debt-free journey, and we are in year 3. So we've been on the journey for about 2.5 years almost, and our goal is to be 100% debt free by the end of 2021. And I'm doing these updates and reports for accountability purposes and to inspire you on your journey of being very intentional about aggressively paying off your debt, really to set up your future generational legacy for success. So to catch you up on this journey, we have paid off over $60,000 worth of debt in the past 2.5 years. And what that debt looked like was we paid off 1 doctor bill, all of our credit cards, 2 of our vehicles, and 2 of our student loans, which brings me into the update drum roll for today, is that we were able to pay off one of my husband's student loans. So we had 2 debts left, which is my student loan and my husband's student loan. And come to find out, that student loan that I thought was just 1 was actually 2. So we paid off one of those student loans, and then our goal is to pay off the next one within the next month or 2. And then we're going to work on the following months paying off my student loan. So the good news is we were able to tackle another debt, which is one of my husband's student loans, which was about $11,000 that we were able to pay in full. Now the debts that we have left again are his final student loan and then my student loan. And then we are going to be 100% debt free, which I totally believe that we can do it. So let's talk about some of the investments that we made. So not only do you want to be focusing on paying off your debt, you want to also focus on investing in yourself. And in my opinion, it is okay to be doing both at the same time, because when you're investing in things that can give you more money, that's actually the goal. Okay. So 2 of the things that we invested in this past month, or actually I forgot to mention it in the prior video, is we refinanced one of our homes. And so although investments typically come with a upfront cost, you have to think long term. So we had to pay out of pocket for so we did have to bring some cash to close in order to refinance the home that we're currently living in. And really what that did was lower our monthly payment, and it lowered our interest rate on our house. So when we think long term, that was worth the investment. So another thing that we did this month is that my husband and I invested in our health and fitness. So we both joined a gym that specializes in strength training, in spin, and cardio. And it is a group setting environment. So you have to think of yourself in terms as you being the best investment that you will ever make. And we said, you know what, this is a little bit of an investment for us both to join this gym. We were members of another gym that's just like very basic, but the gym that we joined will take our health and fitness to the next level. So that is something that we invested in, investing in ourselves. So investing in ourselves is something that we did this month as well. Now, what am I giving up this month, y'all? I said last month that I was going to be cutting back on eating out. This month, I decided I am not eating out. Okay. So we have a dinner this Saturday that's already been paid for that we're attending. But when it comes to us going through any drive-throughs, us going to any restaurants, we are not doing that this month. Number 1, we are on our health and fitness journey. So it is not the healthiest option to be eating out and consuming a lot of fast food. And number 2, I didn't realize how much of our budget was going to eating out. And I'm just like, bruh, I did the math. Okay. I did the math this morning. And so the amount that we ate out is unacceptable. So I said, you know what? This month, let's commit to not eating out. We can eat whatever we want, but we're just going to cook it at home ourselves, which is a benefit to our health as well. So that is one thing that this month I am giving up, is eating out. Now, what has been working for us is doing our weekly budget. I do a handwritten budget every single week, works like a charm. So also having a weekly food budget. So if you are someone who just wants to save money at the grocery store and eat healthier, I highly recommend that you have a separate budget for your food and that you take time to just plan your meals for the week. It's really going to be a game changer for you. And then lastly, what's been working for us is that snowball method, where we've been paying off our debts from smallest to highest. And again, we have 2 left and we are done. So I'm hoping that this journey doesn't extend the entire year, but we are giving ourselves this year to be completely debt free. And the last thing that I want to touch on is how I am earning more, because again, on this journey, you want to be investing and you also want to be increasing your income. And how I do that is by working my high earning housewife execution calendar. All it is a calendar that I set for the year to help me when it comes to revenue generation throughout the year. And I teach the entire system within the High Earning Housewife program, how to do it, why it's important, and ways that you can really get clear on your next 12 to 18 months. And that is how I earn more, is by literally following through with that plan. If that's something that piques your interest, feel free to join the waiting list. Doors will be back open to the High Earning Housewife in August of this year. That'll be the last time doors will be open. So there's a link down below where you can join the waiting list, so you'll be the first to know about it. So thank you so much for tuning in to this video or listening on the podcast. If you liked this, go ahead and screenshot and tag me in your stories so I can thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.